YouTube fans, and welcome to another video from Crimbo007. Right, yep, it's another video from Crimbo007, and we are going back to 1977 to the early 80s, mid-80s. Yep, as you all know, I'm a massive fan of retro stuff. I've got tons of retro stuff. If you check out my videos, I've done retro on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Master System, the Sega Mega Drive, Mega CD, the Sega Saturn, yeah, I've also done other retro videos on the PlayStation and everything. But as you know, as I've told you, I love my retro stuff, and yeah, I've got a Commodore Plus 4, I've got a Commodore 64, and yeah, I must admit, I've got to do a YouTube vid on my Commodore Plus 4, as it was my very first home computer, and I've also got to do a YouTube video on the Commodore 64. But as they're all stacked away in boxes at the moment, due to moving and everything, it's like I haven't had time to get them out of the box and sort them all out. But as soon as I make time to get them out of the box, then I will do a YouTube vid on the Commodore Plus 4 and the Commodore 64. But let's forget all about that, because this is another retro vid on another retro gaming console. Yes, and this is the Atari 26,000 or 2600 Atari Junior. There you go. What a lovely little baby she is. Yep, if you was born in the 70s, or if you was born in the 80s, well, let's put it this way, she was born in the early 70s, growing up in the 70s, into the 80s, you had to have a console, and the console had to be an Atari. Yeah. For kids of today, kids of today would think and look at that and say, what the hell is that? Well, that is a game console. That is an Atari 2600 Junior. And yeah, as you can see, it's nothing like your PlayStation 3 or your PlayStation 4 or your Xboxes or your Nintendo Wii. No, they're absolutely completely different, as you can tell by just looking at it. And even the games are completely different. None of your CD or online functions, as the game came in cartridges. Yep. So one cartridge can hold all that gaming. Yep. So if people remember the Nintendo days or the Master System days, you remember we had to do this. Blew all the air out, plugged the cartridge in, and you played the game. So yeah, and you'll also know that is known as a joystick. Not a control pad, it's a joystick. You got your two clicky buttons there, and you got your little button there, and as you can see, they are well clicky. And yeah, you also had your paddle your pedal pedal control pads, and there you go. Right, so let me just go into a little rewind back to how I got the Atari 2600. Right, Junior. Right, 2 weeks ago I was in Oxford. I was down the Cowley Road, and I was looking around the charity shops, and I came across one charity shop, and I had a look in this charity shop, and just looking around, and as I was browsing through this charity shop, I came across Atari 2600 computer. It was fully boxed, and it was the original. And yes, it was the wooden version, and as many of you would know, the wooden version was better known as Woody. I think it was. So yeah, it was known as Woody, and it was in its box. It had its paddles, it had its joystick, everything was in the box, and basically it was going for £30, and I was a stupid idiot, and I didn't get it. No, I didn't get it at all. So basically, if you look on eBay, they would be going for 150, 200 plus. So yeah, I was that stupid idiot, and I didn't get it. So I phoned my mate up, who is also into his retro gaming, and he said, well, what an idiot. He said, you should have got it. And in the end, he said, oh, I got a Atari 2600 Junior. And I thought, oh, okay then. And basically, he wanted to get a shot of it, and yeah, I thought, oh, okay then, how much do you want for it? And he said, oh, 50 quid. And I said, oh, okay then. And yeah, 50 quid. And there you go. That's the Atari 2600. Right. So let's go into a little detail of what this Atari has and what it looks like. Right. Well, basically, that's where you stick your cartridges, right in there. And as you know, I do have some games for this, but that's what the cartridges look like. They slot in one way. Like that. There you go. And yeah. So we did test this out for a little while yesterday at my mate's house just to see if it worked, and it does work. And you would also so it's got a little bit of power on this, so when you turn it on, don't know if you can see that, but the red light does come on because it has still got a little bit of power in it, so it does still come on. You got your left controller and your right controller at the back. You got channel 2, 3. I don't know what difficult A and B does on controller right and controller left. I don't know what that does, but if you know what that does, leave me a comment. And yeah, so basically Also with this, you got your select where you can push it, and you got your power where you push. And also back in the day, it gives you an option where you can have it on a colour TV or black and white TV. So that is quite little nifty. You've got all your your basic controls at the back. That's your that's your power socket. That's your controller. That's your difficulty on the A and B. That's basically I think that was no, that's your power one, and I would imagine that one there is your aerial socket where you can put it in the back of your TV. You got your difficulty there for your left controller, and then basically you got your channel 2, 3. So yeah, that is basically the Atari 26,000 Junior. And basically this was released in if I'm not wrong, I do believe this Atari was released in 1986. So yeah, 1986, I would only have been about 4 or 5, yeah. But like I said, it's quite a nifty little console. It basically just needs a bit of a clean up because you can see a little bit of dust there, but dirt there or whatever. But no, it's quite a little handy little console. And like I said, that's your joystick, which is basically where you'd plug it into the back of the Atari. I've got two paddle control pads, which are nice and clicky. Yeah. And that is the power adapter. Right. That's the console. Let's just have a little gander at the games. Yeah. The only game which is fully boxed, the box is a little bit tatty, but doesn't really matter. But the only game which is boxed is Ghostbusters. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's Ghostbusters. And I can guarantee you there's other videos on YouTube about the Atari 2600, no doubt. But this is my own YouTube vid and my own version. Right, so what else we got? We got Atlantis. Yeah. We got Circus Atari. Whoops. Centipede. Everybody remember Centipede? Now, you can't have an Atari and not have Pac-Man. But this is Junior Pac-Man. Yeah, you can't have an Atari without Pac-Man. Let's see, we got Super Breakout, which requires the paddle controllers. Yeah, if I call them pedal, they're actually paddle controllers. They're not pedal, they're paddles. We got Stargate. Yeah. Now, we all remember Frogger getting that little frog across the road. There you go, Frogger. Asteroids. Yeah. There we go. The original Pac-Man. See, Pac-Man. Popeye. Yeah, Popeye. We got River Raid. The little bit down there needs a bit of sticking on with, but that's no problem. What else we got? Pigs in the Muppets. Piggy in Space. Yeah, see? What else we got? Keystone Capers. Missile Command. What else? Armada or Armada. Now that is basically a rip-off of Donkey Kong and Mario. So yeah, because apparently Nintendo were going to team up with Atari to bring you Mario. So there were a couple of Mario games on the Atari, but basically that is basically a rip-off of Mario and Donkey Kong. Yeah. We got Breakout, which uses the standard paddle controllers. Yeah. Midnight Magic. Yeah. And we got Qbert. There you go, Qbert. So yeah. So I got a few selection of games on the Atari, and as I said, these cartridges will only go in one way. As you see, you put your cartridge in like that, and there you go. Right, basically that's about it for my YouTube video on Atari 26,000. So I hope you enjoyed my YouTube vid, and hopefully in my next YouTube vid I will hopefully get it connected to my smart TV. Yep, I'm going to have to connect it to my smart TV because I don't have an old television, but apparently it will, with the plugged into the back of the TV and back into the Atari, that should work on analog tuned in. So yeah, thank you for watching Crimbo 007, the Retro Atari 26,000 on YouTube. And I will repeat, kids of today, they think they know everything about gaming, but they're not gaming because kids of today don't understand the classic gamers of the 70s and the 80s, because we didn't have no PlayStation back in the 80s. We didn't have no internet. We didn't have no online stuff and nothing. So yeah, if you think you are a gamer, then you haven't played none of these, and you haven't even touched the Commodore Plus 4. No. But anyway, that's enough from me, and yeah, hopefully in my next YouTube vid I will be showing you what it looks like. Well, you know what it looks like, but I'll be showing you some of the games on my smart TV. So thanks for watching Crimbo 007 on YouTube. Catch you later.